What is up, everyone? Chris here from Slips.n.tipps, back for another NBA video, guys. And in this video, I got my 4 favorite picks that I want to talk to you guys about for the NBA slate today. Now, if you're from the States, this is for the Friday night games. If you're from Australia like me, this is for the Saturday morning games. Now, I've got 4 picks, guys, but before we get into them, let's do a quick recap for anyone who's new. We hit 2 sweeps in a row, and yesterday was the day that ended that hot run. We went 2 for 2 yesterday. Kyrie Irving needed 25 points, and he got 23, which was brutal because he played the whole game until like the last second. He didn't get that one extra bucket. And then Steph Curry, I don't even want to talk about it. That was terrible. I regret it, obviously, but at the time it felt good. He cashed for us the day before, and I took a back-to-back hit on his rebounds plus assists. So unfortunately, he went way under, and yeah, it was 2 for 2. Now, for my Telegram exclusive, guys, I'm on a 4-1 run. Kaminga cashed for us today. So if you're new here, guys, go look at my Telegram, subscribe. It's all for free. All you got to do is download the free app and subscribe. I got my Telegram exclusives every single day for the NBA. I've also got a bunch of added plays that I chuck in there, and my picks go there first, nice and early. So that's my Telegram, guys. It's free. Now, my Instagram as well. Quick plug for Instagram. Go and follow my page. It's public. I've got all my write-ups for these tips, as well as a bunch of other tips for a bunch of other sports. So Instagram is free and really active. We're nearly at 6,000 followers, guys. So thanks for showing the love. As well as here on YouTube, guys. Like this video. You know the deal. Now, enough of that. Let's get straight into the picks. Like I said, I got 4. Let's get back into winning form and hopefully catch another sweep. Talking about my first one, it's for Wendell Carter from the Magic to hit 10+ points. Now, he's done this in 6 of his last 7 games, averaging 12.5 points per game over that spread. He's also done this in 9 of his last 10 games against the Knicks, averaging 13 points against them. So clearly he loves versing them, and clearly he shows up every time. 9 of his last 10 against the Knicks is awesome, and what really got me here. Now, he's also hit this in 7 of his last 8 away games. And the Magic are red hot right now, winning 8 of their last 9 games. So I was looking at a Magic player, and he's the one that stood out to me. I think his line at 10+ is great value. I'll take it there. This should be a close game, hopefully with no blowout. So hopefully he sees his minutes and gets his shots. I like Wendell Carter for 10+ points, and he's probably one of my favorite picks of the day. Now, for my next pick is not a player prop. We're taking a head-to-head bet, and I'm taking the Bucks. I'm liking the Bucks to get the dub here today against the Lakers. Now, they've won 6 of their last 7 games. They've also won 4 of their last 5 meetings against the Lakers. In those meetings, 3 of those 4 were at Crypto.com Arena. So the first thing I think of is like a home ground advantage. Obviously, Lakers are desperate for a win. Obviously, they want to get the win at home. But the history is that the Bucks are better than them, and the Bucks like to show up and compete with them. And at home, they just haven't been closing their games when the Bucks have been stealing the wins at Crypto.com. Now, Giannis is GTG, game time decision for his Achilles. Same as LeBron, AD, Vanderbilt, and Reddish. If you know, you know. They usually list this, but they most of the time end up playing. I did as much research as I could on Giannis, and it looks like he is playing. I mean, the odds kind of tell us that story. So I'm just taking the Bucks straight up to win. I like them at these odds. Like I said, I think the history is there. Giannis should go off if he does play, obviously. And the fact that they're coming off a 35-point blowout from the Warriors, it's similar to what I was saying the other day when I took the Warriors head-to-head. I just think they're going to come back and bounce back. Before that loss to the Warriors, they were on a crazy heater, winning a bunch of games. And yeah, a 35-point blowout came out of nowhere, and that's why I really like them here to bounce back. Now, for my next pick, we're going with Jonas Valanciunas from the Pelicans to have 1+ block. He's done this in 8 of his last 11 games and 3 of his last 4 games against Philly, averaging 1.5 blocks against them. Now, Philly are 27th in blocks against, and I'm expecting a dominant performance here from him as the big man with the most experience on the court. There's no Embiid, and Pelicans are favorites here to get the win. I'm hoping Philly come out aggressive at home and have a bunch of shots, because that'll give him a bunch of opportunities to get a block. At the end of the day, he's been the defensive powerhouse lately, going over this in 8 of his last 11 games, which just goes to show you how consistent he's been. Like I said, experience, size, he's got it all. He should be the biggest man, the most experienced man on the court tomorrow. So I like him for 1+ block a lot. Last one is for Duncan Robinson from the Miami Heat to go over 13.5 points. Now, he's done this in 7 of his last 10 games, averaging 15.7 points per game. He's also hit this line in 3 of his last 4 against OKC, averaging 14.3 points against them. He's also hit this in 6 of his last 8 away games, which I really like because on the road, they're clearly finding him. And honestly, we really, really need him to make his threes. If he makes his threes, this should cash pretty clearly, pretty comfortably. I was going to take his threes line. I was going to make it 4+ made threes. But I just think 13.5 is a bit short. I think he can still get 3 threes and cover this. And yeah, like I said, the threes is key here, and I think against OKC, he should get it done, hopefully. Now, he's been playing 30 plus minutes as well, which is a bit more than his average. So he's been seeing a lot of minutes on the court, and Miami are underdogs here. Once again, they lost the lead as well to the Mavericks today after blowing, I think it was a 15-point lead. So once again, I'm hoping they come out just like the Bucks and just redeem themselves and come out aggressive. Duncan Robinson's not the main guy, obviously, for the Miami Heat, but he's one of those shooters, and if he gets his spots, I think he can go over, and that's why I really like him here in OKC. So those are my 4 picks, guys. I hope you guys like them. I hope we sweep, obviously. 11-2 run. Like I said, I can't complain. We've been great this week. Slips and Tips has been, and the research has been paying off for Slips and Tips. So I'm loving it. I hope you guys are as well. And if you're new here, follow my Instagram, follow my Telegram. You know the deal. Let's get them ticks and hopefully get the broom out again. Cheers, guys. Good luck and have a good weekend.